What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. What we're going to be doing today is I got this tilapia right here. We're going to be feeding those fish inside of that tank first, and then we're going to come over to the 20-gallon tank that's over here, then to the small pond, and then to the big pond. We're going to be feeding all of my fish. I think maybe the pacu might eat inside that big pond. My mom usually feeds them some pellets in the morning, some bigger pellets, but the catfish is for sure going to eat. And that pond, it should go crazy inside of there. I haven't fed them since yesterday. I usually feed them twice a day, so those fish should be going off. And I haven't fed the arowana since yesterday either, so he's probably going to eat a lot too. Alright, so we're going to feed this first piece to the arowana. Alright, so I guess he's being a little bit weird, so we're going to drop some pieces in first for the red-tailed catfish. Boom, boom, boom. Eat him. Now we're going to try to get the arowana to eat. There we go. Now this is the arowana. He loves eating this tilapia out of my hand for some reason. I don't know why. These red tails usually eat a lot, but I've been feeding them a lot. I've been getting them a lot of tilapia. They're growing a little bit faster than those ones did. See this one right here, he's already probably 6.5 inches, and he's been in here for, I don't even know, not even that long at all. Oh, he's going out of the bottom. Oh, he went off the bottom instead of out of my hand. He's actually growing a lot. He's approximately, I would say, 10 to 12 inches. Somewhere around that range. He's been eating a lot of tilapia, and that makes them grow a lot faster than regular krill. I've been feeding him krill still, but he's been eating a tilapia a lot more than he used to. Another one for the red tail. Boom. Now, since all these fish ate inside of here, besides the silver dollars, they usually just pick off the tilapia or whatever when there's a piece in the bottom. So now we're gonna head to the little pond. It should be insane. Now watch this. I'm gonna get the Oscar to eat out of my hand. Ow! The darker one just came up and bit my hand. Like jumped out of the water and bit my hand. Now the catfish should come up to the top, even though he just was at the top. Oh, pacus are fighting and everything. I wonder if you guys can see that. Can you see that? I'm pretty sure you guys can. Catfish. Catfish just got that one. The red tails have came up and ate out of my hand, but they're not as savage as the hybrid. The hybrid just destroys anything that gets in his face. The darker Oscar got that one again. Now I'm gonna bring my camera over here and show you guys the other fish eating. I don't know what it is about the lighting in this pond, but it's just not good. I think it's because it's in the sun. Throw some chunks in there. Shovel nose usually doesn't come out of here, so we'll just drop a few right there. It's gonna be hard to film any of this other stuff the red tails are eating right there, but that's hard to film because they're usually down on the bottom of the pond. But the biggest one around here is probably a foot long now, the biggest red tail inside of the pond, and the hybrid is probably a little bit over a foot, and the Oscars and everything else is pretty much the same, just growing a little bit slowly. But now since you guys seen these fish eat, let's go head over to the big pond and feed the other fish. I don't know how, but I forgot to feed these guys. I left the bloodworms inside of the bathroom, but they'll go ham on those in just a second. You'll see the little tetras going ham on them. I was editing this video and I knew I didn't get some good footage of these guys eating, so I'm gonna put some more in there, see if they'll, whoa. They really like flakes. They don't like the bloodworms as much, but they love the flakes. You got the big goldfish right there, and the Congo tetras, the Serpay tetras, mosquito fish, all those guys inside of there. Let's get some more flakes inside. I love these guys because they're always so active inside of the tank. especially the mosquito fish. They just go around. I want to get some guppies for this tank. So if these do breed inside of here, the mosquito fish, then we'll have some really, really cool ones. And I'm probably gonna do that for the big pond too. So that was them eating, once again, a better video. Yeah, but the mosquito fish and the tetras really like the bloodworms. They'll eat them all after a few minutes. But now I'm defrosting another piece of tilapia because my dog ate the rest of it. And then we'll go over to the big pond. Alright, we made it over to the pond. And you can see the turtle. I forgot my SD card at the house, so I don't want to go back. So I'm just going to film on my phone for now, and then I'm going to go back to my house. I have 1% on my phone, so hopefully this does pretty good. The pacus are over here. They're all chilling over there. I'm going to throw some tilapia in there after I show you guys the shovel nose. He's behind underneath the plant right there. We're gonna try to get him first to come out and eat some tilapia. I threw some tilapia in over there. Hopefully he will smell it and come out. Oh, there he goes. He ate that one piece right there, the bigger piece out of the whole bunch. Now he's just swimming around back over here. He'll probably just go back inside that hole because that's where he stays at most of the time. He's right there. You could barely see him. His whiskers are right there. He never usually comes out this much. He usually just goes back in his hole after he eats. Alright, back on my camera because my phone died. So we had to go back and get the SD card. Now we're going to film the pacus eating. And then I just fed the rest of it to basically the minnows because they wouldn't let it get down to the shovel nose. But I want to show you guys something. Over here, my minnows keep having babies, and there's a whole bunch of baby minnows back in the corner over here. I don't believe you guys can see them, but there's a whole bunch of baby minnows just swimming around. And back up here, you can see the little wakes, and that's basically the minnows. Right over here, or mosquito fish, I mean. They're all around the pond. They usually go up to the bank, so the bigger mosquito fish don't get them. And the turtles are also doing very well. There was a few of the turtles over here. I don't know where they went though. I think they went back over here. I don't know. There might be still one over here. They usually stay under the water for a while. There's one of the turtles. He's in between the lily pads right there. He might come out in a second. But the other ones are on the other side of the pond over here. I'm gonna go try to get some footage of those ones. I don't think you guys could see them, but they're underneath the plants that are right here hanging out with the clown knifefish. And usually when we throw turtle wafers inside of the pond, this is what happens. So right now, we're about to clean out the filter after we just fed all of the fish. Most of the time where the pacus don't eat is because my mom comes out here in the morning and throws a whole bunch of pellets on that side of the pond and the pacus come up and destroy them. Maybe I could do that in one of my next videos, show you guys the pacus eating, because you guys haven't seen them eat inside of this pond yet. But I was feeding my fish on my Instagram story earlier in my little pond. If you guys want to go check that out, it's very, very sick. It's still gonna be up there by the time you guys are watching this video. I just took it. We're gonna be trying to get a little bit of the algae that is inside of this pond out because you guys can tell it is very, very bad at this point. All the plants are looking beautiful. All the fish are okay. The turtles are also doing very good. This fence is keeping up, and I don't even think they've tried to get out yet. I don't think they would, because most of the time they stay inside of the pond, and if they do get out, they usually just go up in the corners or something and then just go back inside of the pond. When I was going to get my SD card right before that, a turtle came up to the top over here and came out, and he let me feed him a little bit of tilapia. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on what my next few videos are going to be. I'm going to be going to Tampa Bay tomorrow, Busch Garden specifically, and then I might stop at a few fish stores or something. So if you guys live in Tampa Bay, just let me know. I might meet up with a few of you guys while I am over there. And then I'm also going to be redoing my 20-gallon tank, and also maybe finish the little pond that is out front of my house, because there's been water in it and I've just been waiting for it to drain out, and then I'm gonna redo all the dirt and put the tarp back in with all the rocks. Alright, so I saw there's a whole bunch of minnows inside of the trash can filter. We're gonna be trying to catch all of them out. Oh, I got a few right there. You can see how small it is. They're babies. They probably just came out of their mom and then got sucked inside of here. You can see how small they are. Look at how tiny that is. We're gonna be letting them go inside of the pond, put the net in the water so they get off by themselves. And there you go. The mosquito fish are in the pond now. Hopefully no more get sucked inside of here. Oh, right there. There's one right there. Oh, don't flop. Oh, he went back in the net. We're gonna put these guys back in there and then take the rest of the water out. We cleaned out everything from here with the water that was inside of the pond and the water that we used to put inside of the pond. Besides the bio balls are the only thing that we didn't clean inside of here because that's what keeps the bacteria on them. And basically all this stuff will come up a little bit and then we put the heater on top of it and it goes inside of there because that's a submersible heater, 1,000 watt heater, and it does this whole entire pond. It didn't even overflow, it went almost to the edge. You guys can see the little water line right there, and then it's going back down. Now it's gonna keep going back up and down until it gets settled and the water's coming out of there, and it's coming out of the top also, and all around the water is flowing. We got the little flow right here too, just going right into the pond. And that is where I'm gonna end off today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and also thank you guys for 20,000 subscribers. The merch is gonna be coming out very, very soon. I still have to get a few of the designs done, and also I have to get the shirts made. I want you guys to go subscribe down below, and also if you guys wanna go check me out on Instagram, at Luke Dombrowski. It is probably right above my head right now, or to one of the sides, I don't know yet. But I will see you guys in my next video.